to our adversaries. Tell them where America stands. Try to resolve differences without resort to war. There's nothing weak about that. That is the essence of wisdom. And when we do that, we can go before the world community and say, America's back. America's back, and we are ready to lead. We will lead hunting down terrorists, but we will also lead locking down loose nuclear weapons and reducing nuclear stockpiles. We will also lead in helping poor countries build schools and dig wells and create a public health infrastructure. We will also lead by bringing an end to the genocide in Darfur. Of human rights and civil rights and due process and rule of law. We will close Guantanamo. We will close Guantanamo and restore habeas corpus. And say no to rendition, because you will have a president who has taught the Constitution and believes in the Constitution and will obey the Constitution of the United States. Now, I've gone too long. Let me wrap up by saying this. Let me say this. We are on the brink of doing something special. But it is hard. It is hard because we're used to division. We saw this over the last several days. I gave a speech this week about it because we are divided in many ways. We're divided in many ways. We're divided along partisan lines. We still have tensions around gender. There's still regional differences in this country. There are differences between rural beliefs and urban beliefs. There are differences along hot-button social issues. And obviously the biggest division, the historical division, that what W.E.B. Du Bois called the burning question, the central issue of the 20th century and now the 21st century, the question of the color line, that's always been with us. And so it is so tempting for us to get distracted and drawn in. And all of us are complicit in these divisions. I talked about my former pastor and the way that he had locked in because of his life experience in the belief that this country was inevitably locked into racism. And the error that he made not understanding this country could change. But I also talked about how each of us carry within us those old habits, those old states of mind. I'm not immune from, you're not immune from. They organize our politics in ways that distract us and distort our attention. They make for good sound bites. They make for good talk show host fodder. But they don't help a child get a decent education. They don't help that senior citizen pay for her prescription drugs. They don't help that worker who suddenly lost his job because the plant moved overseas find a new job that pays a decent wage and provides benefits. It doesn't save our planet from global warming. Those old habits, they just lock us down. And we don't change. And in the meantime, we see these problems start spinning out of control. If we don't have the discipline, if we don't have the courage, if we don't have the heart to say, not this time, we won't be distracted this time, we won't be waylaid this time, we won't give up this time, we won't be divided this time, we won't let the politics of division overcome the politics of unity this time. If we don't do that, we won't change. But if we do stand together, if we lock arm in arm, if we seize this moment and say we are all Americans and we all believe in a better future and we all will want to fight for it, if we say that, then I promise you we will not just win Oregon. We will not just win this nomination. We will not just win the general election. But you and I together, we will change this country and we will change the world. God bless you all.
Put up on YouTube.